Hello everyone, welcome back again. Today, we are diving into the 100 civics questions for the U.S. citizenship test, updated with the 2008 version. We'll go through these questions slowly and in random order to help you prepare effectively. Let's get started and make your path to U.S. citizenship easier. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense. Secretary of Education. Name one right only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. We elect a president for how many years? Four. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. When was the Constitution written? (1787). When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? 435. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. What is the economic system in the United States? Market economy. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. What are 2 rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. In what month do we vote for president? November. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. Name one of the two longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. Who was the first president? George Washington. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. Who is the commander-in-chief of the military? The President. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. Who makes federal laws? Congress. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of speech. Freedom of religion. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? 2. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. Who does a U.S. senator represent? All people of the state. What are two ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. What does the president's cabinet do? Advises the president. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? 6. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. Who vetoes bills? The President. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion or not practice a religion. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense. Secretary of Education. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. Name two national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day. Independence Day.